guys? So I'm back for another video. What I'm gonna do is gun down the clutch and flywheel to get it back on the engine hoist. Kind of messed up because my battery charger is broken, so I'm only on like 2 bars. So let's hope that's enough to gun off the flywheel and be good to go. So, alright, let's jump into it. Alright, cool. So I got the engine on the stand. Probably gotta drain the fluid. I got real lucky taking that flywheel off because my battery is like, I only have like 2 bars on there of battery. And usually the power starts to fade and that shit's torqued down to like 100 foot-pounds. So I got lucky on that one. So it's on the stand now. Probably what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start draining the oil because I never took the oil out and I made a big ass mess because of it. So yeah, I'm gonna drain the oil and then I'll come back. What's up, guys? So I got the engine out, I got it on the engine hoist, took out the oil, and that's pretty much it right now. What I'm gonna do now is probably take off the oil pan and take off my number 2 cylinder rod cap, because while I was running in the car when it was knocking, I pulled the number 2 spark plug and the knock kind of went away. So I'm assuming if any of them are bad as far as the bearings, it's going to be number 2. So I'm just going to take the oil pan off and take the number 2 rod cap out and see how that goes. Oh man, this already isn't looking good, bro. Got some crazy stuff in the oil pan. I don't even want to flip it, to be honest with you. Let me show you. Yeah, it's not looking good, dude. That isn't supposed to be in my oil pan. Jeez, dude. Got the engine flipped over. And, Jesus, bro. It's really top heavy. and when I turned it, I tried to grab it, and it just uppercutted me to the chin. So that was dope. But I'm about to take out this number 2 right here. I'm gonna, I guess, turn the crank a little bit to get it facing straight up and down and yank it out. So I got the engine set to TDC. So cylinder 2 is standing right straight up. So I'm gonna do now is just take this rod cap off and see what the bearing looks like, because I'm almost positive out of these 4, this one is definitely cooked. So I'm gonna probably impact it off. Put this on. Let's see. See the vibration in this? Bro, it's not even loose yet, but I can't move it up and down with my hand, but let's get it off. Alright, well, don't judge me. I know that's not the right way, but, I mean, okay. Alright, now I need a piece of wood to hit that, get this loose and come back. Let me pause this. Alright, so popped it out. See how this looks. Ha! What the hell? Yeah, there's no bearing on there, right? You see? Like, there was no bearing. And that is it right there. Bruh. That sucks. What's dope? What's actually pretty cool is my crank seems pretty good. I mean, I'm gonna take it to the machine shop for them to check it out, but nothing I can feel with a fingernail. Might just need a polish, but that's what a spun bearing looks like. Literally both bearings were on top of each other, spinning around. So this is the other end. This fell down, obviously, when I took the main cap off. But you could see this isn't supposed to be like... It's like 2 pieces on top of each other. It's supposed to be like that, I guess. And it just ate away at the bearing. Now you might be wondering why this happened. And I'm almost 100% sure I know exactly why this happened. Because one day I was driving on the street and I heard, or I smelled some oil being burnt. And I probably should have let off and just babied it back to the house, but definitely didn't do that because I saw a Modici 35 and I kind of had to, let's not talk about that right now. But what happened was oil was leaking, and I was wondering where it was leaking from because I had no idea. But by the time I found out it was leaking, I raced someone and I caught rod knock within a few seconds. So, but when I was taking this engine out, I found something. This is the rear main seal, like the, what's it called? It's like a bracket for the rear main seal, and also keeps like the crank in place. So, yeah, whatever. The thing is, this hole was completely stripped. I mean, you could see threads in there, but it's pretty chewed up. And I put the bolt in there, and it literally doesn't screw in. Like, it just... Like... There's, like, no threads at all. So, I think that's what caused it. As I was pulling the engine out, it was just leaking oil. And I didn't disconnect any bolts or anything for the engine. But it was still just leaking oil everywhere. And when I finally got it pulled out to the very end, I noticed the rear end of the engine was just leaking so much oil that I have no idea why. And now this explains why, and why I got rod knock. So I guess that's it for right now, man. I'm gonna flip this back over, throw it in the corner, and call it a day, because I don't want to see anything else, to be honest.